Abom ana esigu so Afenyo-Markin na major U10 or see afraid you be sue Sammy Gyamfi. It's not just about the statement of Afenyo-Markin the buyer, but it's about the statement a minority group signed by the deputy minority leader, Madam Patricia PJ, MP for Asokwa, and so the buyer. I think the NPP is a man in the matter. Much what DBI is clear in the two statements. I mean, Mr. Afenyo-Markin here 24-hour economy. Their statements in about 11:36 p.m. One, and a minority there no so by na me na. But now one day me yesterday mama enye yi say time na jam dampam me relax kakra. But what did Afenyo-Markin say? I'll read for you something that I think is very, very telling in all this. And I still insist the OSP Yoku must investigate the matter. It will become quite apparent for you. Mebo history number for those who don't understand a bit of a context. No video kitwebi. The internet say Afenyo-Markin na ye U10 because as a critical analyst, I have to prove. I can't just say things. We prove about in this video. Make sure you subscribe subscribe here. Now, I click the notification. Me the video be to be no wait my shebu we are. Make sure so be Goldberry Construction Limited. No dana episodes no sasen krata some documentations related to your house in the Goldberry. E be this age one in na dem we are. Back home assess or project be Ghana bia who see school, who see orphanage, who see hospital, who see clinic, who be check your mount. Who project bia where person be checking baby man. E bia wadwuma open kofu be kwakwaje nkofo na yadwuma mpa na umu books to sign. Anything you want them to do, any errand you want them to run for you, back home assess will certainly do that. From us you say from on the show na bibia aye kama the amount. Extortion and blackmail claims no starting was Sammy Gyamfi press conference. And Rekeji could share be two so piece of them. Person video in the more normal. But on Thursday, Afenyo-Markin called Paul Adomochi show no so. All responded to the allegation tia some Afenyo-Markin kasakai.
If today you are insulting Afenyo-Markin, using unprintable words on my person, hiring social media people going to sit at studios of FM station, TV stations, use vulgar language. The very thing that if you give them a snap, a Bible, a Quran to swear whether it is true, they cannot. They are saying it for politics. I won't question you. I won't say anything. I won't sue you. But bear in mind that that which you cherish melts. That one day, that is why in a noble society that I'm familiar with, it says that though distinctions amongst men exist to preserve subordination, ought no eminence of situation make you forget that we are brothers. For he who is placed at the lowest ebb of fortune's wheel is equally entitled to our regard. As a time will come, the wisest of men knows not how soon, when all distinctions, save those of goodness and mercy, a virtue, shall cease, and death, the grand level of all human, I lost the line, shall reduce us to the same state. Now, today you are in office. If yesterday I misconducted myself and disrespected my friends in opposition, I wouldn't have the moral authority to call and say, bro, you are wrong. I honored them.
Yes. So Kasa as a Thursday on see to make a U10. This is my source. Then on Saturday, Anna Sammy Gyamfi 1 hour I will join news. Now something say umwade. Yes, o Kasa anye. O ye CEO. O Kasa ano yan Kasa sa. Onya opposition ya you o serve public office. No chirem. You are the source again on that Afenyo-Markin on extortion. Ensu enye.
Eno kodyo pom kromabna Sarami Anta. All of whom are his colleagues in parliament, NPP people, who have criticized us. And I said, when you listen to those criticisms, you see maybe lack of information, but they don't make it personal. But when you listen to him, you hear malice for Sammy Gyamfi. Either than that, who can read these IMF reports and even suggest that Sammy Gyamfi will have to meet onerous bail conditions to the tune of 22 billion? Because this issue is not about Sammy Gyamfi. So you see the smear campaign there. You get my point? Then he says, Obi Antongo de Moka. In this world, the most cheapest thing to trade is water. You went and supervised 4 consecutive years of losses at Ghana Water Limited when you were board chairman from 2017 to 2024. A cumulative loss of 3.3 billion. You were sent to ECG as board chair. You supervised another loss of 8.2 billion cedis in 2024. What Tunsia Boka? Paton Kenya Boka. Who you are not asked to meet any onerous bail conditions. Sammy Gyamfi that has not incurred any loss. It is me who will meet onerous bail conditions.
So that's the point.
So
if the audit, even if the audit exonerates you from the claims he makes, but why should you reply in such measure?
No, but that is why I'm saying that just like he can criticize me, he's also not beyond reproach. You get my point? So Sammy Gyamfi should be criticized. Afenyo-Markin should not be criticized. This is not an insult. I am showing you that this is your record. Cumulative loss of 3.3 billion at Ghana Water, 8.2 billion ECG. You are not facing any criminal action and onerous bail terms. Why should you project that on me when I have not made a loss? You see, my brother, there are many underlying issues between I and Afenyo-Markin that you don't know and those watching don't know. I have appeared on News Farm many times. Perhaps in this country, I have held more press conferences on political issues than anybody. Have you ever heard me use the word extortion against any of my critics? Have you ever heard me? Why will I use this word now? And why have you not heard Afenyo say anything about that or challenge me or threaten to sue? So the NPP people talking, there are things you don't know. I will not just, I'm a consummate Democrat. I eat and drink debates.
I'm not worried. You call the minority leader an extortionist.
I'm not worried if you criticize him. Yes. And that is why he cannot comment on that or even challenge me. He cannot. Because he knows that what I said is true. So there are many things that you may not have the benefit of. But let me talk about my good brother.
Afenyo-Markin is a self-made man.
No problem.
He's got the chain of businesses.
Maybe tell him that.
Why does he need to come and extort money from Gold Board?
Tell him that you want to be his lawyer so that he sues Sammy Gyamfi to substantiate that claim. Tell him. Or tell him that you give him an interview here and Sammy Gyamfi will come and that you should dare Sammy Gyamfi. That is not an insult. I'm speaking about what has happened and he knows. Now, finally, my good brother, Honorable Nilante van der Poy. And here I want to address our rank and file.
We're told his campaign is doomed.
I want to address our rank and file. Honorable Nilante van der Poy is one of the people who have been very supportive of my young political career projection. I consider him a senior brother. And I know that he harbors no ill will towards me. But we are all not perfect. Sometimes, in communicating, something may come across in a way we never intended it. The man says he's sorry. I believe it ends there. Yesterday, I had a very hearty conversation with him, and we've put it behind us because at the end of the day, we in the NDC have a party to build and a nation to govern. And so that is all I want to say about that. But you see, the feedback that some of the comparisons and the words were strong is duly understood and taken in good faith. But I have explained to you that that is how you crash deliberate, malicious smear campaigns. When somebody wants to, for 3 months, Sammy Gyamfi, Gold Board, you don't give such a person a peg on the cheek, a hug, and a bouquet of flowers.
Okay.
You call him out for the world to know that what he's doing is not born out of any quest for accountability. It is personal. And the reason why he is on that personal smear campaign is extortion.
Don't repeat that.
I've told you.
All right, thank you.
Yes. In the 1136, now Afenyo-Markin this statement by it's a very voluminous statement. But because we're going to do a sentence analysis of it, I beg of you, watch keenly. Realization what I say, I will leave it to your conscience. What I say, maybe some leave it to your conscience. Or say, over the past week, all manner of insult and personal attacks have been directed at me, apparently in an attempt to impugn my character and divert attention for substantive questions I have raised. False and defamatory allegations have also been made about my motives for questioning the losses incurred under the Bank of Ghana domestic gold purchase and the role of Gold Board in those transactions. Or say, losses incurred under the Bank of Ghana's domestic gold purchase and the role of Gold Board in those transactions. Now, the Biameka was politicians are some way. All week, Sammy Gyamfi na aboka. Kokche story Samayama. In fact, Afenyo-Markin page in this one. Or what do I say, President? 8 minutes. I see a ton gold in Soboka. But the NPP vote for what you need a day now so boka. Tio. Now Afenyo-Markin statement, they be a mekasa wa sama wo kan. Wa sama wo kan. Eno any a day analysis no. Patriotin you. Afenyo-Markin sama wo kan. First paragraph no say losses incurred under Bank of Ghana's domestic gold purchase agreement and the role. So now it is not about gold bond loss and material Saturday no. Document in IMF they buy. Some of your analysis man Saturday can go and watch it and say a Bank of Ghana. Then the IMF went further to explain that the reason why they were losses no I'm friend to Soneja. There are some people who still always debate the issues. That's what the IMF said. Or say, DGPP operations have generated significant loss for Bank of Ghana. For Bank of Ghana. Losses in 2024. See Antongo de Mokabeti Bank IMF. Losses in 2024 was 400 million. So indeed in 2024, you don't go in so boka. You can insult, you can do whatever. Facts are facts. This is the IMF document. Then the IMF goes further to say that losses accrued on gold trades are a combination of service and assay fees paid to gold board. The gold board here be no kase. Nienti a Bank of Ghana boka 1.7 billion. A services as safe fees to Chema Gold Board, and those fees are determined by Parliament. Nimon Tuyebi, Asanko Tuyebi, Bank of Ghana Tuyebi. And it goes further to say that discount on gold sold to off-takers, and most importantly, exchange rate losses from the spread between forex bureau rate to purchase gold and the CD reference rate used for the Bank of Ghana accounting. So even the IMF said that the losses for the Bank of Ghana weak in intellectual masturbation. But Afenyo-Markin in his statement is saying, listen to me here again, or say, losses, what? Incurred by under the Bank of Ghana, DGPP, and the role of Gold Board. So now the losses is not for Gold Board. It is a role they played under a Bank of Ghana project. No them can Saturday yes NTC. Gold Board is an agent for the Bank of Ghana. You go say to me a staff of multimedia. So multimedia company in the Boka ESCO enemy programs manager they come meeting me menka ho. But you go say market yaso. A company talk ama me ka ho na company in the Boka. But I non say company ne ka e wo you go say to personal book so e wo multimedia book and no na ya twe ho da awra ma chechire me bi so monta Afenyo-Markin na statement ni on e bia me na me school the minority signed by Patricia is placing the losses on Afenyo-Markin is also saying that it is for Bank of Ghana but Gold Board played the role. You see so man omo nka bibi. It seems Afenyo-Markin is changing from the earlier position, said the losses is for Gold Board, which you know say to have always maintained that brofu you ho documenti brofu no mo tire nye bibie bia o ma na ye. Now the second bit is that he also saying he will go to court. That is good. Because I said that no case on court Thursday na case on court there ye hu no kure no so obekọ there civil matter. The criminal matter is still outstanding, and that is where the OSP must come in. Because extortion is a criminal matter. Court no on a civil matter, defamation of character. The court still has a locus. And interestingly, why has Afenyo-Markin changed his mind for Beko court? I don't know. But it's a good thing he has to go to court. He has to go to court because the only thing a man has is his name. And he has to go to court because of a 2015 incident. Okay, audio be a Canada Japan chile mu nienti Afenyo-Markin enya ministerial appointment.
Ono na ye di Ministry for Transport a man.
Anti-CC.
Yes.
CC Abadaba.
Yes. And I'm not Chairman Putin Koi. So Chairman Putin says, President, me baby and you are making me a juma. And with 19 seats out of 23 there. Obia ye deputy me say no kikiri ana ochiem ema aviation ana siama be transport ma me na mfa nchemeda otia say how
90.3 this is my station
positions in na wachawie the actual layer na authority na ni kun ye lecturer tuntum ono and oye authority e man ni ani president this year gifty kunadu ni ani president this year. To be honest with you, we were fighting for Afenyo-Markin, but on your issue be see a great bank nyoma bibi intina president penny din krati. So the most senior after Afenyo-Markin me the NPP post was how.
Okay.
That is how come our kumse. We got the position for her. Now many president she am say how kumsin enyoma wo ye wo central region. Kenyame na mbetena wanim. Emma who create special initiative edema.
If you remember that video, he must go to court in his name. And the state must also be interested that if someone has evidence of a member of parliament, no mean person of a minority, allegedly extorting money from anybody, that agency must be interested to pick these people up, bring the evidence, question them to bring evidence, and pick all those involved in the chain. Because according to a team are criminals in public office. This is my point of view. Shakespeare, the only thing a man has is his name. Me oh didi matter family ho ba aka sama kwaji bibi obu the evidence beba one farmer e bia mejao se bia na mebo na mabo bia minyiska no kokota na mdo kokota. Let the Ghanaian people get to see the facts. Media no. And the statement, and again, Mr. Dinibio is telling. Do you agree with me? You don't agree? Share that video in the comment section. Oh yeah. Now subscribe, mama. Subscribe now. Click the bell notification. The video be to my no it's my share. Make sure so see the mommy. Me here, Ghana and see here. Bye bye.